Good evening, traders, and welcome to another StockX post-market recap for April the 24th. So today was definitely a fun day. We've been calling the shots for this entire market. If you guys been reading our newsletters, watching our content, and seeing our feed on all our social media platforms, we are capable on trading all sides of the market. So whether it be a bull market, a bear market, if you guys are staying up to date with the StockX Capital group or Discord chat, whatever it is, you guys know exactly what's going on. Okay. So not only are our members that are in our paid mentorship program making money, but our Discord that is currently free is also doing very well because all the plays that I'm giving that is purely based on my model and trading platform, you guys can see here. So in the in my free Discord, I'm only giving away free SPY trades. And many of these trades you guys can see for yourself are hitting. I don't think I have any bad SPY trade that I have been giving so far. And a lot of these ones, I give an initial target range with a timestamp ticker. And we also give a target as well, so members know exactly when to get in and when to get out. In the free Discord, if you guys are currently in as well, we are also giving away a 3-day trial into our mentorship program, so you guys can definitely check it out. Now, besides all of that, it was a very, very fun day, okay? We basically not only banked off our Tesla calls right off the bat here, but we managed to really transition, okay? So it's kind of hard to read all this information here that I posted in my chat. So I'll just give you an overview of my tracker, which is easier to read. And the reason why we use this to communicate our trading progress thoroughly, okay? So pretty much what you see here is if all my positions that I'm currently swinging go to zero, where are we left with? And that is where you see around 24. But the key thing here is that all these positions here, right? I knew going in because we were up 30. So a lot of these positions during the intraday market were actually up. SMCI 700 put, for example, was a double. NVIDIA was 50% puts. These SPX puts that I called out, they're all hitting real nice. And the last SPX put was one that we identified as the best entry point for this as well, okay? So what we did today, and I'll go back into my daily chart here, pretty much explaining our model. So as many of you guys know, every day I give a model prediction, okay? So based on my model. So today I mentioned here that I see a bullish day and a likely event that we can break our estimated weekly high. So my estimated weekly high that I give in the beginning of the entire week is at 50.80, okay? And just to show you the time-stamped overview over here, the estimated weekly high, boom, is at 50.80, and this is my projections for SPX, okay? You can see here that it's time-stamped at April 21st, and there's no edits or anything here to indicate that I changed this information to reflect for my benefit. So we gave that information here, and we knew that SPX 50.80, give or take, is our estimated weekly high, and that SPX needs to break 50.90, which to confirm the bullish upward trajectory, which did not happen. So basically our top range for today is 51.30. So most likely if 50.90 broke today, we will probably see that. But to be mindful, there may be a dip at a neutral range at 50.60 and 57. So our neutral range is basically, you can kind of think of it as like the WAP or where the gammas are pretty much break even. So I'll explain that in detail. And there's a strong chance it'll be a sideways market. Yeah, so you shouldn't short. We have Meta. If the market is sideways, don't short. And pretty much we said Meta earnings, and the 200-day is right there. Okay, so pretty much what I'm going to summarize is that in order to confirm the bullish side, we have to see 50.80 break. Okay, now when I go to my model numbers over here, actually before I do that, I'll show you guys what my model numbers are. So once again, time stamped right over here, 731, no edits. And if we go here, 736, here's my numbers. 50.90 is my level 1 bullish, and my level 1 bearish is at 50.50. Okay, for those that don't know, level 1 bearish is my gatekeeping level because all my levels have a meaning to it. And it explains here, which level 2 confirms the trend. Level 3 is our estimated top. Level 4, same thing, is the extension of our top. But level 1 is our gatekeeping level. Okay, so that's what it means. That these two levels, level 1 bullish is going to be basically the top range, and level 1 bearish is going to be our bottom range. So now that if we go back to our model numbers here, I already mentioned 50-50 is my gatekeeping level and 50-90 is my upwards trajectory. So right over here, I got puts the 50-50 at 2.5, but I kind of got shook out, right? Because I realized, okay, the market looked a little bit slow here, and it has been bullish for the past 2 days. So yeah, I sold my puts at a 20% profit. It was up 50% at one point, but I couldn't hold on to it for some reason. I don't know why. Even though I had a great week and I have tons of profits, I couldn't hold on to it, but I sold it. And later on, when the market started to really drop, that's when I knew my theory was correct, in fact, and that's when we loaded the boat here, okay? And the confidence was there. I warned everyone that this level is going to be a very hard level to break. We've seen a massive pop here. Like I said, level 1 bearish, very strong support, managed to really climb, hit the upper WAP here, hit back down the lower WAP, and then we pretty much close in the neutral. This red range that you see here, this is my neutral range, like I explained earlier, basically where the deltas are pretty neutral. It's give or take upside or backside or downside. It's basically in the neutral. Okay. Now, beginning of the entire week, I was bearish on Meta since the start, and I was bullish on Tesla right off the bat, and we were right off the money with that. Right, we banked nice on our Tesla earnings call lottos that we had based on my analysis. You can see that over here. I posted on social media. We sold these right off the bat at open, and we have Meta puts into close. So that's going to be a massive winner on Meta because we have the 430s, and the stock is down almost 20%. Okay, so very interesting to see that. Our tracker is going to look beautiful at tomorrow open, and stay tuned for that. Okay. So besides all that, what's to come going forward? Well, I'll give you an idea of what this post-Meta earnings means for the market overall, okay? So Meta earnings pretty much implicates everyone, okay? It implicates NVIDIA, SMCI, and we also have puts for that as well. Although the news may sound a little bit bullish for NVIDIA because Meta is looking to invest in their AI division. Their capital expenditure is higher, which is problematic for all, for all techs. Okay, because higher expenditures means less profits, which means less guidance on additional revenues moving forward. So this is going to be a big problem here. Okay, it seems like the market is doing a readjustment of the entire pricing where, Tesla is pretty much moving on hopium on Tesla's commentary, Elon's commentary about the future guidance of Tesla and that they're going to be making their robots, all of that. It's very speculative in terms of when his robots and FSD is going to come into play. I don't think it's going to come in a long time, but regardless, right now the market believes is that they oversold Tesla and they overbought Meta and all these techs. So there's going to be a major price adjustment that's going to happen. I believe Meta is probably going to go to 390, possibly 400. It already hit 400 there. And if you're in my room and you took my Meta strategy here, then it's definitely going to be a big winner for you, okay? Because right at the beginning of the week here, I gave my Meta analysis over here, on April 21st, indicating that, they had a nice move last quarter, showing a major 27% gain on ad revenue, which is good. But I predicted that there's going to be very minimal growth on that on this quarter. So we were correct about that. Ad spend is down, and Google also reported weak ad spending on their last quarter. So with Google reporting tomorrow at the close, that's going to be a huge thing, whether if we're going to continue on the downtrend or not. Okay. Ideally, I'm just going to take my profits on Meta and enjoy the rest of my week because the Google situation can pretty much change a lot of that. So we were bearish on that, and we were bullish on Tesla because the market definitely dumped that to too hard here, okay? But regardless here, our estimated weekly top was at 50.80, okay? And we gave that. And we pretty much shorted here with multiple positions because we believe that the call premiums were definitely decaying here, and we're going to take it down. Now, the key level you want to watch for SPX is to see if you can break down 50.30 here, okay? If 50.30 breaks, it's likely the next level down is going to be 5K. That's going to be the next hard zone. And then the retest of the low is at 50.94, okay? Now, as 50.94 breaks, we're likely to see 48.50, okay? I'm a little bit optimistic for Microsoft and Google earnings. I think that would pretty much just cause the market to hold. We may see SPX go back to 5K around here and then retest this 50.50, okay? So this 5K zone is going to be a strong support here. Be very mindful of that and watch it carefully, okay? But pretty much I want to sell everything that I have on Thursday, take it easy for Friday, and not have any positions that I want to worry about, okay? Because we pretty much call this entire market, and I don't think it's necessary to play anything else. The market's going to do a readjustment of a lot of the pricing, okay? So that's what I believe what's going to happen. I think tomorrow's a good opportunity if you have puts, take your profits, take it easy. And on a Friday, we're probably going to see a lot of chop action, okay? Now, if I'm wrong here and we still see the continuation of the downtrend, your key level you want to see on SPX that has to break is 49.55. Tomorrow's open, I will have the daily numbers which change based on the daily expiration gamma levels, and I should give an idea what levels matter. But for now, based on this 4-hour chart, you can pretty much see that the chop range here is between 5,000 and 49.40. So it's going to definitely chop in that range there. Okay, and 50.30 is going to be a strong support where if it does break, 5K is likely, and if 5K breaks, we're going to be in a chop range, which you definitely don't want to hold too many long positions. So the way I calculate all these positions has to do with the gamma level behaviors at those details. So I have a model that designs basically how this looks and pretty much gives us the key information here. So I'm sharing this with you guys because you're watching this content, but be very watchful of SPX going to 5K into tomorrow. And based on what if you guys are in my mentorship program, we're giving away three-day trial, and you see for yourself, right? Over the weekend, that's when we give our predictions, okay? So that's all I got for you guys right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little market recap. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And like always, let's get that money.